Hello and welcome to another fly tying session with your host Scott. In this session I'm going to be adding to the collection from the book A Guide to North Country Flies by Mike Harding. This is pattern number 3 and it's called the Woodcock and Red. This is the pattern here. That's what we're going for. It's a classic early season spider according to the text. And the original material for the body and the tying thread is Pearsall silk Scarlet 11A. If you've got that, then use that. I'm finding it difficult to find these silks at a reasonable price anyway. They're very difficult to get hold of, and most of them are probably older than me, and I'm 40. So there we go. So the closest I've got to it is a uni thread in red, size 8/0. Recommended hook size is a down-eyed wet, size 14 to 18. I'm going with a Camazam B405 in size 14, which is it's a fairly medium gauge wire, or it's even quite a light gauge wire in fact. And then the hackle is tied using a bit of woodcock from the top of the wing here. It's called a marginal covert, I believe. It may even be called covert, I'm not quite sure. So if somebody would like to correct me, that would be fantastic. So we're going to get started. Very easy pattern to tie, so long as you don't break the hackle. That's the hard bit. I'm going to come in at the eye and get the thread started. Now in the book they stop about there with the body. I'm not a fan of tying a small fly on a big hook. If you want to tie it that small, I'll just do it on a size 18 or a 16 and be done with it. You might as well use the whole of the hook, but that's just my opinion. You can do it exactly how it is in the book if you prefer. So it's literally just going to be bedding the hook, and then we're going to bring the thread back up with close turns. If you was using Pearsall silk, which is a lot thicker, that would be all you would need as well anyway. We're going to take it up to about a head length away from the eye, and then we're going to tie in our hackle. We're going to remove the fluff from the feather. Then we're going to find the point, draw your fibres back, tie it in, try that again. Now you don't need many turns of this particular feather to get your desired effect. I prefer a more heavily dressed pattern in my opinion, but I'm trying to keep it close to how it is in the book. Now this one might need 2 turns. There we go. So as always, this is normally the first time I've actually tied the pattern, so we are proper winging it. So you tie it in, trim away your excess, draw any fibres going forward back, and then start to form your head. Don't need much of a head on these flies. Now that looks as flat as a witch's, but we will sort that out shortly. I'm going to whip finish Now I've managed to find these scissors that I use in black or gunmetal grey, and they look really nice. I quite like these. Trim away close. I'm just going to get the brush and get the fibres to where I want them. There we are, that looks better. That looks very close to what it is in the book actually. I'm quite happy with that. Now it's not immediately obvious that they've actually varnished the head on this particular pattern in the book. But I'm going to varnish mine just to keep them from coming undone. Just a dab. Let's have a quick look at the picture. Not too far away. And there we have it. That's the Woodcock and Red. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.